Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Practically Home. I'm Aubrey, and if you guys are new here, hi and welcome. I'm gonna be showing you guys how to style different parts of your home. If you guys like this type of content, be sure to like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram to make sure that you guys don't miss any of these videos that are gonna be coming out in the next couple weeks. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how to style your kitchen island. I'm gonna walk you guys through this very easy process of how I created this centerpiece. So we have our thriller, we have our filler, and then we also have our height. Okay, so for our first centerpiece that we are gonna put together using our little formula. Now you can use a coffee tray, you don't have to. It's just up to you and your preference. I love using a coffee tray for me because it just kind of gives you a surface to build your centerpiece within. So I'm gonna start with my base, which is going to be this wood coffee tray. So I'm gonna put that right in the middle. Now we are gonna start with the height first. So for the height, I'm gonna use this really gorgeous smoky glass vase that I absolutely love. I'm gonna use this for height for this centerpiece. So I'm gonna put this in the corner of my coffee tray. Now you can do the center. I love putting it off center in a corner, so that way you can also still layer and style this portion of your coffee tray. Okay, so I'm gonna use these books that you guys just saw in my last centerpiece. I'm gonna use these books again. We are going to lay them down. I like to do the bigger book on the bottom, and then I like to do the thinner book on top. Put this right in the corner towards the back of the coffee tray, and instead of just putting the books completely straight like this, I'm going to leave the back book tilted a little bit, and then I'm going to angle this book just a bit on top. So that way it still is creating some good visual for your eyes to look at. Your coffee tray for your kitchen island. Some people like to style their coffee tray with items that they use in their kitchen. The only item I really use on my coffee tray is really like burning candles. So I love having candles as part of my centerpiece on my island, so that way my kids don't touch it and it just kind of stays out of the way. I love the style of these candlesticks. They're my absolute favorite. I love how thin they are. You know, I just love the look of them in general. We're gonna play around with it and see how it looks. We have a taller one. Maybe we can do the middle candle right here, and then maybe like pair it with a smaller one up top. Let's kind of see how that looks. Okay. And the next item we are going to add is our thriller. I don't even know what these are called. I'm so sorry. I picked these up at Hobby Lobby. There was no like really name to them. So but I love these floral stems. They're just wispy and they're just kind of simple. So we are going to pair these in our pots. Okay, so we have our stems. And what's great about the floral piece is that you can also just bend the stems if you don't like the way they are sitting. And you can just play around with it until they sit just about how you like them. So I'm pretty happy with this. I love how wispy the stems are. Okay, so I absolutely love how this is looking already. So we have our thriller, which is the greenery. We have our filler, which is the candlesticks. And then we also have our height. Now I do feel like it is looking a little naked, that we can still add a couple more pieces. So I'm gonna show you guys what we can add. I love using wooden beads. You guys can pick these up from Hobby Lobby. I've talked about them in my last couple videos, but I love these beads. So we're gonna pair these beads right in the middle. I love draping them out of the pot. I think it just helps add a little bit more dimension to your centerpiece. So we're gonna drape those out of the pot. Then I also feel like we can probably fit something else here for our filler. Coasters are a really great item to have in your coffee tray, especially if guests are over. You can slide them a coaster to put their drink on. So I do love having coasters in my coffee tray. So we are just going to place those coasters right here. And there you have it. It's really simple, you guys. Don't overthink it. It's just all about balance. So again, we have our thriller, which is our greenery. We have our filler, which are the beads and the candles and the coasters. And then we also have our height. So we have the books, and then we also have the glass pot. Okay guys, so there you have it. There's our first centerpiece that we put together using that very simple formula. I already love how this looks, and I'm really happy with it. So this is a centerpiece that I would definitely put together on a larger island, or even if you can just fit a coffee tray comfortably on your kitchen island, I would totally recommend doing this type of size for your kitchen. The next centerpiece that we are going to put together is going to be on a little bit more of a smaller scale. So this is going to be great if you have a smaller surface to work with. So for our smaller centerpiece, I'm going to use this pot. It's a terracotta pot. It also has like a cement wash over it. I love this style. So this type of style works for me in my home. So I'm going to use this as a good example to show you guys how to create a smaller centerpiece. If you have a smaller island or even a smaller counter space to work with, do something that is like this. It's going to bring a lot of attention. It's going to bring a nice dramatic flair. And then by using some type of floral stems, like for fall right now, you can use cotton stems. That would look gorgeous. You could also use eucalyptus leaves. There's a lot of options out there that you guys can use for your centerpiece. Now, the only other thing that I would pair for this little look is that I would also pair it with a candle. So if you guys don't have a coffee tray, but you want to have a centerpiece for your island, pair it with just a nice simple candle, light it up, and then it just looks cute and put together. It's so simple and easy. And when anybody asks me for advice on styling a centerpiece, this is pretty much what I tell them, because it's just so easy and it just looks great every single time. I hope these tips and my little formula will help you guys and show you guys an easy way on how to style your kitchen island. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, I will see you guys later.